Hi Leos, I'm Nick, joined by Nala here. She is so annoying, you guys. Like, as soon as I came to sit down, I had told her earlier, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start my reading. Do you wanna come inside? Because she was outside. And she's like, nope, just sitting there. As soon as I sit down, I'm about to start the video, she starts barking. I'm like, girl, can you make up your mind? Pets sometimes. Anyways, this is going to be your November mid-month reading, so the last few weeks in November, but carrying into December, because you know energy is fluid, but whenever you watch this video is probably when you're meant to watch it. But of course, keep in mind these are general messages, so it may not apply to every single person, of course. So if you find that doesn't resonate with you, then it's probably not for you, okay? And I would suggest to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, because these are all aspects of who you are. You may resonate a little bit more with one or the other at times, or get additional insight. And you can find all of your birth chart and all that information for free online. One of the websites I have used before is cafeastrology.com. You just need your full name, date of birth, exact time, exact location, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, and I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2 of what you see here, where we will dive in deeper, ask further questions, clarify everything, look in deeper into the other person you may be dealing with, what are they thinking, feeling, etc. And then the 3 things you should be aware of in these last few weeks, and your angel advice at the end. Okay, so all the information, the link will be below. If when you're done watching this, you can just join right there afterwards, okay? And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it is at NicLoves with 2 eyes. All right, so Leos, while I was meditating on your energy today, I was like, ooh, I got freaked out because I saw a clown. I don't know about you, but I kind of get freaked out with clowns. Like, they're kind of scary, you know, low key. Especially in all those like scary movies. But I guess what that's saying to me is, you know, are you being true to yourself, or are you wearing a mask? Are you portraying this false persona that maybe you aren't? Or are you just doing things to, you know, make people laugh, to be entertaining, to get attention, you know, for like other reasons? And maybe others of you, maybe you have some connection with the clowns, or like that's a trigger for you, or you're scared. I don't know, you know, obviously it's going to mean different things for all of you, but apply it how you find fit. But I saw a clown and my initial reaction was like, whew, like freaked out, you know? So really think about if you're being true to yourself right now, or if you're just doing things to get reactions or to get feedback or praise from people just to make people laugh. Yeah, so, you know, don't be a clown, be real. But, you know, no hate to any clowns out there who that's their job and profession. But personally for me, I get a little freaked out, okay? They're kind of scary. So for today, your positive affirmation that you guys got is, I am walking into my purpose. This is a good one. I am walking into my purpose. So you guys know the drill. I want you to say this out loud, and we'll say it together 3 times, okay? But when you say it, I want you to say it with intention, like you really mean it and believe it, okay? Because that's what really counts. If you're just like, I'm walking into my purpose, that's not going to do anything for you, and you're wasting your time, okay? So 3 times, we'll say it together. I am walking into my purpose. I am walking into my purpose. I am walking into my purpose. All right, good job. So I would love for you guys to jot it down somewhere, write it down on a piece of paper, on your notes on your phone, and I want you to just practice saying this every day in these last few weeks of November, okay? Preferably in the morning as you wake up, and then at night before you go to bed, okay? It's like a quick, simple little exercise, but I really feel like it's gonna help you and be so effective. It literally takes probably like 10 seconds or less, okay? Doesn't hurt to try it. And then as your 3 natural gifts and strengths, the first one is your ability of strength and skill, discipline, and toughness of will. You're a strong bitch, you know? And heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. Wow. So I really feel like you know, sometimes people think that just because you're tough and like, you know, a bully or something, that you're tough and you're strong, but that doesn't really make you better than anyone. That actually, people who are like that are actually really weak inside. It takes a lot of strength to be kind, to be compassionate, to have control over your ego. That is true strength, you know? So you're really embodying this in the next few weeks, and you're like this hero, this warrior. Maybe some of you are, you know, into karate or like some type of like fighting, boxing, or you're like part of the army, marine forces, you know, law enforcement, but I feel like you're involved in something, or like maybe you have really good strength, or you're really good at like physical strength, but not even just that, like emotional strength. You have control over your ego and not letting it get too high or get too low. You're like right here. Okay, so that's a really good place to be. And then your second strength is your ability to highlight your tendency to intimidate others, and helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So you are really coming into terms of what triggers you or what makes you scared, and you have control over that. And you're not letting any of those things bring down your vibration or scare you. Okay, so you're acknowledging your inner bully and how maybe you bully yourself, or you know, other people who may bully you, or other people who may be mean to other people. You're having control over those things, and kind of like taking a look at your shadow self and not letting those things control you, which is a really good thing. Okay. And then your last gift and strength is your ability to shed light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. That is amazing. I think, who else got this? I forget who else, maybe Virgo, Libra. But this is like you being so confident in yourself, loving yourself, and not allowing anyone to dim down your light. And there's so much of you that no one can take away from you. Like maybe, you know, people can take away your clothing or your money or, you know, material things, but they can't take away your personality, your morals, your heart, your dignity. These are all things that are so important. They're probably the most important things about us, our soul, our spirit. But people kind of brush aside. They're like, nah, that's not as important. And they don't work on those things, but you have been working on those things, and you realize that like, I may not have everything. My life may not be perfect, but I love myself, and these are parts, like I am the only me in this world, and that's something no one can take away from me. You know, your morals, your values, who you stand for, no one can take that away from you, no matter how much they shame you or bully you or try to like make fun of you or anything. That's something that no one can steal from you. Okay, and that's something you're going to be really realizing and finding a lot of strength and confidence. Gives you confidence. Okay, so those are really, really great things to have in these last few weeks. And I'm really happy to see that for you guys, okay? And Leo, so as regards to your health in these last few weeks, I'm kind of seeing a little bit overindulging, maybe too much partying, drinking, smoking, you know, whatever it is you're into, your vices. I'm not here to judge. I don't judge, bro. I'm just kind of seeing that. Maybe you've been, you know, partying a lot, eating a lot, overindulging, maybe eating too much candy, too much chocolate, or drinking too many glasses of wine, or taking too many shots with your friends. Just having a lot of fun. You've been having fun. You've been enjoying life. And I feel like a lot of you are like, you know, I work hard, so I want to play hard. Like I worked my ass off all week. I want to have fun in the weekend. Like I don't want to stress about it. So I do see a lot of overindulging and hanging out and just being like a free spirit. Okay, so you're gonna be having a lot of fun. But I do see a lot of drinking and stuff, so be careful, because I'm kind of seeing some of you, if you go overboard, you may have a really bad hangover or like blackout or something. So if you are drinking and you know you might be tempted to overdo it, make sure you're in a safe environment, or you have people around you that you can trust in case, you know, you don't feel well. And just make sure you're in a safe environment, because that's really important, because I'm seeing some people may like black out or just like have a really, really bad hangover. And if you're drinking, I know personally for me, and maybe for many of you, it's not really good to mix a lot of different things, because that can make you really sick, and I don't want you to be like throwing up and it ruin your night, you know, after you did your makeup and you're looking fly, you know. I would hate that for you. So, you know, obviously you know your body best. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but maybe avoid mixing too much, and make sure you eat a good meal before you go out, so you're not like drinking on an empty stomach, you know, because obviously I can sit here and be like, oh, you shouldn't drink, you shouldn't smoke, you shouldn't do drugs, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you're going to do whatever you want to do, you know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's your own decision, but be safe, please. Be safe. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? And then when it comes to your work, school, finances, I see that you're putting in work, you're putting in the time, like you're a hard worker, like you don't mess around. Like when you do your job, you do it well. Like, you know, if I'm here, I'm getting paid, like I'm doing it. Like you're not just sitting there being lazy. Like daydreaming, picking your boogers or something. Like, you're putting in work, you're studying, you're working, you're going, you know, doing your errands, you're putting in a lot of work and time, and I feel like you're getting stronger, you're getting a lot of momentum and power in whatever it is you're doing, and you do it really well. And I think that's why, you know, after you're done with work or when you're done, you're like, I want to go have fun, I want to let loose, because I've been really putting in work and time and I deserve it, you know. Many of you are probably like, I deserve to have fun, I deserve this drink, I worked so hard, you know. So I just see that you're really working hard, and a lot of things are going to be manifesting for you, okay? You may be working a lot of hours, or have a lot of clients, have a lot of customers, selling a lot of products, whatever it is that you're doing, and maybe you have a lot of assignments, a lot of things piling up, but you're getting it done. So you may have a lot of work to do, but you're going through it steadily. You know, it may look like a big pile of documents and stuff, but you're working through it, so you're going to get through it. And I see that abundance, finances is going really well for you, but it's like, you know, everything I'm making is like, it's flying by too. Like, I'm spending it as fast as I make it. Okay, nothing wrong with that, but you know. And I'm seeing that, you know, you're probably gonna get invited to a lot of parties, or to a lot of, I don't know, like, you're gonna get invites to certain like outings and, you know, lunch, dinners, parties, get-togethers, concerts. Like, I feel like you're getting a lot of invitations to things, or you will, because people want to see you, want to hang out with you, a lot of fun stuff that's ahead for you. And I'm seeing that emotionally, you're kind of gonna be kind of all over the place. Like, financially and your work and school, like, you got everything's like under control, it's all going well, you know, like, there's no problems there. But emotionally, you're kind of like confused, maybe you're all over the place. Maybe you've been talking or dating multiple people. You're just like, I don't know who I like, I'm not sure. Your emotions are just scattered. They're a little bit scattered. And you're gonna have one moment, one big surprise and shakeup that comes towards the end of the month for you. This may be involving a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like this is gonna be some big thing, some big surprise for you, but it's a good surprise. And you're like, oh, whoa, like, I was not expecting that. And I think this is involving someone else that you may be romantically involved with, or that you will be encountering by the end of the month, okay? And it's gonna be something that really shakes you up, that just like happens out of nowhere, out of the blue. Maybe while you're out partying, like, you meet this person, or like through, you know, another friend, you meet them, and it's like, whoa, like, I would have never expected that we just like click or something. But definitely something's gonna shake you up and transform you, and you're no longer gonna be confused. So you went, let's say you go to a party and you're just like all confused, like, oh, I don't know how I feel about Tom and Bob and Billy and Joe and Willis. But by the end of the club, like, you end up walking out with this, like, your Prince Charming, someone that you just really like, you know. It's probably not gonna happen for all of you, you know, but that's like hypothetically, I'm seeing that kind of situation. And I see here, like, this person you're dealing with, or that you will be dealing with, is no longer, like, they ended some kind of long cycle in their life, or of feeling really tired or burdened, or maybe they've been overworked or working really hard, but they've ended that now. So they've released any heavy loads, or if they had any baggage or past baggage from their past or relationships, I feel like now they're free from it. Like, let's say if this person got a divorce and they're no longer like involved, or they no longer have to pay child support or give money to their spouse or something, like, they're free from whatever was pulling them down, okay? And so they're no longer like feeling like heavy, weighed down. And actually now I feel like this person's in a position where they have a lot of abundance. They're ready to settle down. They're ready for a commitment, a serious relationship that's long-term. They're looking for a life partner, someone they can share all their resources with and share a beautiful home with. This person could live somewhere where there's a lot of green, or like trees, or just a lot of abundance. Maybe there's, even if it's like a farm area, maybe there's a lot of crops and plants and flowers. They can also like animals a lot, or maybe where they live there's a lot of deers and like wolves. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like they have a lot of abundance, a lot of good things that are fruiting around them, and they just want someone to share that with, okay? And I feel like they're very serious about this, very, very serious, because they just finished the cycle in their life that was really hard and draining. So now there's like, oh, I'm free. I want to share all this with someone. I don't want to be in that state of mind anymore. Like, they've completely like changed their life. And so now that they're ready and no longer feeling burdened or heavy, they're going to be sending you a message. And this message is going to be super lovey and sweet and genuine. I think the way they approach you is going to be so, you're just be like, oh, like little butterflies in your stomach, because it's not like, hey baby, like you're looking fine. It's nothing like that or weird, perverted. It's very sweet. It's just like, oh, hi beautiful, how are you? Or I don't know, something really nice. However, like you'll take it as a really nice, sweet way. And I think the way that they approach love is very sweet, tender, poetic. Their energy is probably a little bit different than yours, but I feel like they're very soft and gentle with you. Like even if they're not like soft and gentle with you, they're gonna be really sweet with their words. So they're gonna be sending you a message. And I think that message is going to take you by surprise, or maybe at a time when like you weren't expecting to receive a message like that. This can be via text, phone, face-to-face, through a friend, but I feel like it's going to be from them direct. Okay, and you're going to be really excited about it. So we're going to see what this message may be or what's in store with this person. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe another Leo, or an earth sign, but I kind of feel like they're a water sign. It doesn't have to be though, you guys, you know, it could be any sign. So, you know, don't get too fixed on that. These are just the energies that I'm seeing. But I'm seeing maybe some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart as well. Okay, but this is like a really good surprise that's in store for you, and you're gonna not gonna see it coming. You're gonna be so excited about it, I'm telling you. And this person's just ready. Like they're not here to play games or anything. Like they just really want someone to spend their life with and share everything that they have with, enjoy life and live life. Okay, so we're going to be diving in deeper in the extended reading, clarifying everything we saw here, tuning in deeper into this person, into what are they thinking when it comes to you, what are they feeling in their heart and soul, what they want you to know that maybe you don't know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, okay? And then after looking at the 3 things you should be aware of or just be more cautious of, or things you may need to take a second look at the end of these last few weeks, and then your angel advice at the end, okay? So I would love for you guys to join me there. The link will be below. I hope to see you there, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.